The next thing that I would do, if I'm using this title block, I want to make my drawing, a little bit, less crowded. So I erase this one and I keep this one. Next step, I need more tab. I need another title block so to add my elevations. Just double check this one, and if there is something that you have to change it, but I guess it's good. You know what, I'll just right click here and go to move or copy, then click here, create a copy, move it to the end and press OK. Now I have two copies of this layout. They are both the same. So I keep the first one, I select the second one, right click, and I rename it to elevations. The next thing that I can do, I can just erase all the dimensions. Even you can erase the viewport, or you can just modify it. So first thing, I double click inside, I have to unlock it, then I just pan and zoom out. I find my first elevation, place it in the center, and I go change the scale to 3/8. That's what I asked. That's what I want you guys to set up. So see, this is 3/8. Then while it's activated, I would lock it. Then I click outside, select it, and just modify your viewport. And okay, that's good. Now I just move it and I place it maybe there. So I set up my first elevation. To do the next one, you have many choices. You can you go to layout tab, add another rectangle, but if you do it that way, you have to go match the layer, change the scale. What I prefer to do, and that's one of the reasons that I do all my elevation this way, align, because now I know if I just copy this elevation, see, I copy this elevation on top of it. See, I just double this elevation, viewport on top of it. Then I select it and I modify it this way. See, I just move it this way. I know the next elevation is beside this one and it's aligned with this one. So I'm saving lots of time. Now I have to copy this one and I place it, here. If you can, try to align it with this one. So maybe I just move it, I grab this corner. I can activate my ortho. So then, see, now it's aligned with that one. I guess I have enough room there too. Then what I would do, actually, I have to align it later because first I have to find my elevation that I need. Then I move it from here and align it with that one here. So again, I go and just modify it a little bit. Then I copy again this viewport, and the easiest way is just copy it on top of this one, select it, and expand your window. Then grab the other corner and make it smaller. So now I have all four elevation the way that I want it, and I know the order is right and they're really in a nice place. If you want, you can just move this one or move the other one a little bit to make them align. It's not a big deal, but if you want to be too picky, here you go. So now they are perfect. Then I can make this one smaller. Here we go. I have all four elevation. Now I just move this drawing title from here. I place it again. See, align with that drawing. Then I just double click and change it to elevation. A. The scale is 3/8. 3/8. And what else? Okay, yeah, then the reference is A. This is elevation A. And yeah, that's perfect. I keep this one D1 because this is the reference that shows that if I want to see this elevation in the plan, I have to go check page D1. Now something that I noticed is that these two, they are too close. If I want to add any dimension here, I don't have enough room. So what I can do, I can just move, click on the viewport and click on this one and just move it a little bit further up. I think that's good. Then I just copy the title from this corner. See, it's important to select the right base point and then everything would be perfect. See, here you go. And the next thing that I would do, I would go ahead and change them. See, this is elevation A, this is elevation B, and elevation B. The rest is the same. The scale is the same, and the page number is the same. This is elevation C and elevation C. This one is elevation. Okay, I activate the viewport. I have to click here to just change this one, elevation D and elevation D. Okay. Next, you can add some dimensions. Again, think about it. Which dimension is important? What do you want to show to your contractor or client? So most of the time, we just put the dimensions that, for example, it's good to kind of specify what's the height of the baseboard, what's the height of the room. Okay, that's two important dimension. Then here I go and do the same thing. Sometimes you can just ignore and don't repeat the same dimensions, but I prefer to have one really guideline for all of my drawings. So in each elevation I show the height of the room, the height of the baseboard. Then I want to specify what's the height of the door. So from here to the opening of the door. And if the door is too close to the wall, you can put it outside. But if I put this one outside, it kind of make it too confusing, this line. So I would put it inside the drawing. It's fine. Then I continue to specify the frame thickness. Then I add another one. We can just add one like that. Honestly, you don't need to specify the door opening, but it's fine. If you want, that's it. I don't put any dimension for that furniture. Then I go to the next one. Again, I don't put any dimension for this because they are not important. They're buying it. It's not a custom made. So what I would do, I do the same thing. This is the baseboard, and this is the height of the room. Then again, I would do the same thing for door. This one is really close to the wall. I can easily place it outside and it looks fine. This one. Then I do this one, the door frame. opening, and this one. So here again, some people, they don't put the repetitive information. For some reason I used to do this, and I'm putting from here to here, and that's good. Okay, and the last one here, because I put a huge curtain, I can't really see the window. Maybe I just put the, you know, the height of the window opening from the floor, and then just the window opening, and then the molding around it. It's not the perfect place. You know what, maybe I just move them. I can use a stretch, and I stretch them maybe in this part of the window, at least it's clear. And see, if you find this one it's not easy to read, you can select it. Either maybe I put it outside, and that's it.